Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm working on watercolor bookmarks. These are the supplies that I used: gouache paint, a sample of the type of bookmark that I'm going to be creating, pastel coloring pencil, and a cutting tool, and the bookmarks. So I start with the pastel coloring crayon. You don't see the image that I'm creating. It's a kind of like a doodling abstract image. Once I put the gouache paint on it, really watered down, it'll become more visible. So the pastel, I can't think of the name of it. I don't know if it's called a crayon, a pencil. It's very waxy, so that's why when you put water on top of it, you can still see it. It's still visible. So use the white one because you just want the shape to appear. You're not trying to really emphasize the pastel crayon. So when I'm sketching or drawing on the bookmark itself, it's just random kind of doodle designs. I also taped off the edges of the bookmark with washi tape to create a border. This is the first of 2 bookmarks that I'm going to be making, and the other one I'm not going to do this process on the edges. That's going to be the only difference. This video is a little longer than my other videos because I'm showing the step-by-step process. This type of bookmark is a good project for all ages, and it doesn't take a lot of time. Are using a border. I didn't tape off a border, but everything else is pretty much the same. Aside from the design. Just tooling other shapes. This time I'm starting with the purple color. I noticed that the darker colors show the design better than the lighter ones. When you do this in real time, you'll see the design even better. The lighting I have here probably is a little too harsh, but I think you still get the idea. Another thing I wanted to mention is you don't have to use this pastel crayon necessarily. You can just use a regular white crayon or Crayola crayon or something like that. It'll still work pretty much the same, maybe even better. Other types of designs on bookmarks that I showed at the top of this video. The process is more involved in this. It's pretty much like mini paintings, but this process is the simplest of them all. But it has just as nice of a finish as the others do. I would describe this style as a tie-dye type of style. And you could create the designs that just come off the top of your mind. It's very loose and it's fun to do. I would recommend that you try it. Even the supplies are not complicated. If you have a crayon, some paper, watercolor paper, because you're going to be painting on it, paper plate, some brushes, just basic things. It doesn't require a big list of art supplies to create. You can just get started. You can probably actually find everything that's on here like in the Dollar Tree. I don't know about the paper, but the brushes, maybe the paints, the crayons, certainly. Another thing I'd like to note is when I'm painting each color, I start off with the color being more rich, less diluted, and then I let it kind of become more watered down. I don't like reload the brush to make the color strong. I let it kind of fade out. I think it gives it more of a tie-dye look. I'm down to the last color. This type of painting is so laid back, you can lose track of time. I think if you're not really that familiar with painting, this is a nice project to start with. It's not intimidating, and it's kind of foolproof. So as you see here, the bookmarks, they're starting to curve a little, buckle a little. So you want it to dry just a little bit and then put some weight on it so it can dry flat. And then here I'm taking the rest of the border off. The rest of the top, the tape, the washi tape off so you can see the border. It's just I guess a style choice, whether you want to have a border or not. It's up to you. I did it both ways. I'm not really sure which one I prefer, but these are the results. I decided to put a little gloss on top of the painting, just as another layer of protection. It's a top coat for acrylic painting. There are many types you can find. Usually in an art supply store. You have to go to an art supply store generally for this type of thing. Actually, I think the Dollar Tree might even have this. But I just felt more comfortable just putting another layer. You don't necessarily have to do that. So the last and final step, I added a tassel to each of these bookmarks. First, as you see here, I put a hole with a hole puncher, and at the top, I just kind of estimated where I wanted it to be. And then I use this kind of rough rope to tie on the edge of it. I like the organic look of the rope, the rough contrast to the watercolor paper. I thought it might be fun to use. So these are the final results. These were fun to make, a little chill project, something accessible for the young and the old. And once again, I hope you'll try it. Thanks for watching.